business.
But what do the parents do with their children at home for 4 months?
Yes, this is the problem. So here we need grandparents, and children who have grandparents, they stay with grandparents. We go to the country, not to the countryside. And yes, and also there are camps. Kids go to the camps. But or just stay at home and watch TikTok.
Wow.
For 3 months. Yes.
We can't compete with that. So 3 months of summer, and every 4 weeks they have 1 week of holiday again.
Every 5 weeks. Every 5 weeks we have 1 week of holiday and long weekends for national holidays.
Okay. Okay. Am I recording? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yes, Elena, that would be nice if you could record a little bit of our, or not a little bit, you know, that would be nice.
All of it.
Okay, okay. Hello,
Now we
Alonso.
are ready.
Hello, Alicia.
Hello. You know what? They are sleeping.
And what time is it in Mexico now?
It's now.
I'm 9.
9 o'clock. Oh, no,
Yes.
Alina, it's okay. We can meet later. So if it works for you, we can start 11 o'clock your time, and it will be just only 7 p.m. in Moscow. And we can meet.
The problem is, yeah, we could do that too, but then they will come up with excuses like, I'm going away on Sunday. So it's better. I said it's better if we do it early, so they have the rest of the day. And
yes,
they can
of
travel.
course. Yes, I totally agree. Totally agree. So
I will never
Alina,
find a good time.
I understand. If are we waiting for anybody else, or we can start?
We are waiting for more, but we can start.
Okay, so probably you need to drop a message to those we are waiting, so that that we are waiting for them. And Alina, can you open the presentation, or you will send it to everybody? So how can we show the presentation?
You can share it. Do you have it?
Yes, of course. Alina, can you share it?
Yes, I can. Just a few seconds.
I think it's better if you are in control of the slides.
See it?
Yep.
Okay, so let's get started. Yes?
Yeah. Can you make it full screen?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Alyona.
Yes.
But before, can you tell us about yourself? Can you introduce yourself a bit to us?
Okay.
I want to know who are you.
My name is Alyona, and I'm from Russia. As you can see, I'm 18, and I'm second-year student in university. I'm studying Slavic culture, and I really love literature.
What are you studying?
Slavic culture.
What is that?
Elena Alexandrovna, help me.
I think you can just explain what kind of languages you are learning. So you are learning languages, but the languages of Eastern Europe, and the languages like Alina. So you know the culture and the languages of our part of the world where we are from. So Alyona is studying the the culture of Romania, former Yugoslavia, of the Czech Republic, of the Slavic nations.
Oh, really? Wow.
So, like the Eastern Europe.
Okay.
And she is learning Serbian.
Wow. Okay.
So we can start, or some more questions?
No.
No, very nice to meet you, Alyona.
Okay. So a little review about Russia. I want to introduce Russia. What we will learn: geography of Russia, natural features, and culture of Russia, the most well-known names, and a little quiz. How many time zones are there in Russia? Which city is Lake Baikal located next to? What is the name
Yes,
of
and Elena, probably your students will copy these questions, because these are the questions we want you to after we are done with the presentation.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys, so please copy them.
Or you can make a screenshot, yes, and send them if it will be quicker.
Yeah, I just send them the screenshot.
You can find all answers in this presentation, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
So next one. What is the name of the female writer represented here, who invented the table of chemical elements and one play? Beers like this one are hidden all over the presentation. How many are there? And one thing, this is an example, beers, and this beer doesn't count, okay?
Okay.
So, geography of Russia. Russia is the largest country in the world. Total territory of it's about 17 million kilometers square. It covers the eastern part of Europe and the northern part of Asia. The population is about 145 million people. So we have a lot of religions and nationalities in our country. There are 11 time zones. Russia has access to 12 seas and 3 oceans. And Russia is located in 3 climatic zones: Arctic, subarctic, and temperate. Due to difference in climate, the economy and life of the regions are very different, really very different. And the capital of Russia is Moscow. You can see it in the map. Symbols of the country. Here you can see other symbols. Is emblem, flag, and anthem. And now I want to offer you to listen it. A little piece.
I'm not listening. I'm not hearing.
Elena, please go ahead. Yes.
Ahead. Okay.
Yes.
Now, natural pictures. We have a really various landscape, steppes in the south, plains and forest in the midland, tundra and taiga in the north, highlands and desert in the east. Here, all these pictures is from Russia.
Oh, very nice.
Really. Baikal. Also, we have many rivers and lakes. For example, the most famous lake in Russia is Baikal. The water in the lake is so clear that if you look down, you can count the stones on the bottom.
And why is it famous for?
Why it's famous? Because it's really clear and big and как будет пресная вода?
Fresh water.
It has a fresh water.
Okay.
Yes, it is the biggest natural freshwater reservoir in the world. So this lake is their like universe. It's that's why it is under their protection, because yes, it is very deep and it is really the amount of fresh water there is the biggest in the world. So that's why China wants to get it. They even wanted to build a plant on the shores of the lake and bottle the water, place the water of Baikal into, the bottles and send it to China. Yes, thank goodness this project was stopped. So, because no, really, it is, so no, yeah, it is drinkable and it is fresh and there is a lot of it. And it's really, really clean. So you can just drink from the lake.
Wow.
Yes, and it is very, very, very deep.
Nice.
Especially beautiful in winter. Well, the ice which covers this lake, it is so clear. There are tours, especially in the winter, to this lake, just to see this ice, because it is incredibly beautiful. Like the color of this ice, yes, on the lake, it is incredibly beautiful.
Okay, I'll Google it.
Yeah, so yes, and probably if your students are interested, so we could compare the lakes of Russia and the lakes of Mexico. I think so Mexico is famous also not for its oceans, but also for fresh water lakes as well.
Okay. Yeah, would be interesting.
No, yeah, like the tours. Yes, we will advertise the tours to Russia, to our lakes, and you will advertise the tours. We can even compare the prices.
Yeah, really. Would be a nice project.
Yeah, so why not, to travel to Russia. No, I promise you will enjoy it. Yes. As well as all Russians, my friends who went to Mexico, they all loved it.
Nice.
Yes, Elena, I'm sorry I interrupted.
Continue about pictures, natural pictures, and one of the wonders of Russia is the Northern Lights. And now I want to watch you the video from Murmansk. It's northern part of Russia.
Yes, and you know, we also with Alyona, we have Skypes with a school from India, and they are planning to come and to see the Northern Lights.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
they all say, then the students and their parents say when the COVID restrictions allow them to travel, so they want to come to Russia and see this, the Northern Lights, because no, really, so when it is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
So in the picture, well, doesn't show well the true beauty of this natural phenomena. So when at night the sky becomes, you know, well, these lights appear. It happens only at night.
At midnight. How long does it last every day?
I think just a few. Yeah, yes, Alyona, please. I'm sorry.
Yes, I also think that it's about few minutes, and it's really wonders and features, and it doesn't happen every night.
Oh, so it's not
Yeah,
every
so
night.
yes, you need to catch it, you know. So it's yeah, so you can be knocked at the door of your hotel room and saying like, quick, get outside. It's going to
So you
start
cannot
yeah, you cannot predict that. No, you can predict it, yes, but like no, only during the day. So
This video is for the north of Russia.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any restriction to enter the forest? The forests in Russia are protection zones.
yes, what Alyona knows about that, the protection of the forest.
Yeah.
Yes, Alyona, can you answer the question?
Can you help me translate it, Elena Alexandrovna?
Да, они под защитой или уже у нас леса? То есть заход в леса у нас охраняется или нет?
Yes, some forest is protected if it's a national park, and another forest, no, not forest, it's wooden, nearby town or in countryside, which we visit in summer. It's doesn't protect, and you can go for a walk there for free.
Okay. Good.
Yes, Alyona was fined. Yes, Alyona had a fine last week because her family missed the sign that this part of the natural park is protected, and they stopped there to collect the berries, and they got a fine for that. So, you know, your question is really, you know, yeah, it's what happened just last week to Alyona, yes. And it's very, yes, it's very common for us to go camping, yes, in the forest, yes, but we need to know. And, you know, they missed, they didn't do that deliberately. They really missed the sign. No, and they got a fine.
Oh my.
It's really
like it.
for us.
O sea, los multaron.
Sí.
Fueron en un bosque, no vieron la señal, a recoger vallas y los multaron.
Pero está bien, porque muchas veces por eso se hacen incendios o algo. Entonces,
Yeah.
es lo bueno.
Yeah, that's true.
So we can continue. And
Yeah.
now about culture of Russia. Russian culture is extremely various. It's literature, classic music, ballet, painting, cinema, architecture. And here you can see our traditional costume, house, and food. And if you want to know more about it, I can tell you next time.
Okay, yeah, we want to know more about it. We are really interested in those stuff.
Okay. Here you can see Russian literature. Russian literature is known for such notable writers as Alexander Pushkin, Leo Tolstoy, Anton Chekhov, Mikhail Bulgakov, and Agnia Barto. It's really important people in Russia. There are examples of Russian painting. All these paintings are from Tretyakov Gallery in Moscow. Is one of the main gallery in Russia.
Yes, and I think these are one of the most famous. Yes, Elena. Well, so these paintings are recognized, I think, by every person, no matter old or young. So the children are shown, well, these paintings.
They are beautiful.
And you know, one of them was, you know, well, these three guys on a horse. They are like no, one of this painting is one of the symbols of Russia. Yes, well, like these yes, three warriors, but who protect the country from numerous invaders.
Okay.
Yes, and the next one, you know, with the sea, yes, also because we have a lot of seas, and also it is one of the masterpieces, well, that shows the Black Sea, one of the one which is in the south. So if you if you ask any person in the streets of Moscow, everyone will recognize these paintings.
They are very nice. I like the one with the sea.
Me too, it is my favorite. And it's really huge, you know, when you see it's in the real life, it's huge. It's you're looking at the seaway when you see it in the museum. Yeah, it is.
It's like realistic. Like
yes, it is really realistic.
Okay.
Okay. Next, other types of art. The first one is Russian ballet from Bolshoi Theater. Is also one of the most important theater on Russia. It's located in Moscow. And here you can see Swan Lake, also really recognizing ballet. The other one is the architectures are from Moscow. The Arc de Triomphe State Historical Museum from Red Square and Worker and Collective Farmer. And you know, scientific achievements are also an important part of culture. And the first one is Dmitry Mendeleev and his famous table of chemical elements. The next one is Yuri Gagarin, is the first person in the world who has been in space. And the last one is Sofia Kovalevskaya. She was the first female mathematician.
Wow.
Yes, probably you have heard about Mendeleev because his table is universal. I think your students might study it at school at the chemistry or science lessons because it's universal.
Yeah.
He's a table of chemical elements, so it is taught everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So probably you have heard this name. So this is the table of Mendeleev. And also Mendeleev was the one who, he was a great scientist. He was the one who invented vodka.
Really?
I'm sorry if I can say that in front of your students. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
You know, so yeah, probably they have heard that, well, this drink is from Russia.
How is it made? Is it made from some sort of plant?
Yes, it is made of wheat. We make it of wheat.
Ah.
Yes, your strong alcohol is made of cactuses, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, because you have a lot of cactuses, and our natural zone is good for growing wheat. Yes, Russia is one of the main exporters of wheat on the world market. And yes, and that's why, so we make it out of wheat.
Okay, cool.
But I don't drink it, really.
No, me neither.
And my friends don't, you know. If you are ever told that we all drink vodka, no, this is not true.
Okay, ya vieron. Yuri Gagarin. Okay.
Yeah, the first person who flew into space.
Yeah.
He
And the
was from
first dog.
Russia.
And the first dog, was it Russian too?
Yes, yes, the first dogs were too.
Laika. Ah, poor dog.
No, it came back. No, it came back. Yes, it survived. Belka, squirrel, and arrow, their names were. And they came back, they survived. And their puppy was, I think their puppy was given to the American president as the present.
Wow, so nice.
I think, yeah, I think I'm not mistaken about that. They came back, they survived, they didn't die.
Nice, okay.
Yes.
I'm happy then.
Me too.
Russia, they are the first country to send a satellite into the orbit of the Earth.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Thank you for knowing that. That's so amazing. Where did you hear that?
Where did you hear?
It's like a movie, and they it's a movie that they talk about the astronauts and the persons who go into the space, and in the USA and Russia, they are like, I think, in a competition what is the first country to send a person or to the space, and Russia sent the satellite. I don't remember very well. I think it's the Sputnik. I don't remember very well, but it says that Russia sent the first satellite.
Yes, yes, it was a really very, it was a historical event, and it was a great shock for the United States that we were the first one.
Yeah.
They thought that we sent some bomb to them.
Ah.
Yeah, it was really a historical moment, you know, when the satellite sent the signal from the space.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so we didn't just send it. It was able to send the signal back to the Earth. So yeah, so that was a breakthrough, historical breakthrough.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
So, and that's why, yes, Americans were really scared that we invented some new weapon, and so it is all already flying to kill them.
So now we can check our quiz because it's at the end of my presentation. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, now let's yes, have a look at the question. So probably we were able to tell you something you may use for your For example, social studies lessons at school in September. Because, no, you know, we also have Skypes with American US students. And they say that what we discuss, and even about Gagarin and about Mendeleev, they use that for their school lessons.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and especially, well, we always have conversation about our space cooperation, because we cooperated a lot with Americans in space. And Alina, we can also try to find the topics which can be useful for, no, I don't know, geography, math, literature, any lessons you have at school, so that we could discuss this information, and your students could raise their hand in September and say, I know that, what you don't know.
Exactly. Exactly. They have to take many, many notes.
I know. I hope your kids find that interesting. Okay, so let's go to the questions.
Yes. So how many time zones are in Russia? Right. Answer: 11 time zones.
Oh, Alyona, wait a second. Let's let's ask Alonso or you know, other Alina's students. Don't give the exact answer
I'm sorry.
so quickly. Yes. Please hide your answers. Yes. Can you read the questions? Only the questions.
Okay. So
Sarah, so let's ask all the students, and Alina as well.
I know the answer to the bears.
Yeah, and Alina, you can probably open the same, yes, the questions, or probably the slides where we can find the answers again. So, but probably we can read it again. No, if it's necessary, Alina, so if you think it's a good idea.
Okay, so just a few seconds. Okay, so the first one, how time zones are in Russia?
11 times.
Yes.
Yay.
It was here.
Yay, very good.
Which city is Lake Baikal located next to?
Yeah, so that it would be easier for you to Google, yes, later, where we invite you.
I will look for it.
What city you will fly to get to Lake Baikal? Oh, I don't know, probably you can open this site, yes, with the answer, so to make it easier. So
because I didn't remember it.
No, it's a difficult pronunciation. It's very difficult pronunciation, yes.
Where is it?
Yes, Alina circled it. Look at the circle.
Irkutsk.
Irkutsk.
Yes, bravo. Very good pronunciation.
Okay.
Yes. Irkutsk. Yes. So probably you have never, heard about this place. So now you can save that at your geography classes, for example. Yes. So if you need fresh water, go to Irkutsk.
Okay. Yeah.
So next one, what is the name of one natural wonders of Russia?
Yes,
I know.
Winter wonders.
Okay. I know.
Yes.
But I don't want to say it. Elisa, Saraí, Isra, Alexa, ¿estás por ahí, Eli? Somebody. Ay, no lo dijeron. Pues, which is one natural wonder, una maravilla natural in winter in Russia?
Is there Northern Lights?
Yeah.
Really?
Very
So
good.
next one is difficult question. What is the name of the female writer represented here? Female writer.
I don't remember the name for, but is the first mathematical.
No.
No, because it was a writer.
It's,
Oh, it's Israel. Thank you for paying attention to the female scientists. Thank you. Yes, and now we want to draw your attention to the writer as well.
Yes, really, it's Agnia Barto. She wrote the fairy tales and poems for children.
Alina, probably we can check it, and they might be translated into Spanish, because no, really a lot of books, we have Skypes with India, and a lot of the names the students know because the books are translated into Hindi. And yes, and you know, the kids in India know well the names of the Agnia Barto, especially, you know, she wrote for kids, and so her books can be translated into Spanish as well. Because
yes.
the Soviet Union, yes, the Soviet Union had good links with South and Latin America. And I won't be surprised that they can be in your library. So if you have a library in your area, so probably, because she has short stories and short poems, which are easy and very nice.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask you about that. When I was a child, I liked to read Russian folk tales. And I don't know if the author was Agnia Barto or others, but I like them.
Yeah, because again, our countries, yes, we had a strong connection, and that's why our books were translated. And yes, you're right, it was translated into Russian, and Russian were translated into European languages, and in Mexico, no, in Spanish, and Hindi, in the languages of our partners' countries.
We could read one. I will look for them and share them with
my... and you could find them, you know, if you send me some links. I would love to do that with my Spanish students too. Those who are learning Spanish, yes, we would love to read that in Spanish and talk about that so with you or your students.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Okay, and the last one, who invented the table of chemical elements?
I know. Dmitry Mendeleev.
Mendeleev, yes, it's correct. Good. And the most important question, how many bears here?
Bears.
Bears, I'm sorry. Yes.
Did you count the bears? Yes, bears are the symbols of Russia. You know, when I sometimes, before COVID, I worked with tourists, and you know, some tourists, especially again from the United States, they ask me, Elena, where are the bears? We think that you have the bears in the streets of Moscow. You know, there are still, you know, yes, such thoughts. No, yes, that's we are big and wild like brown bears.
8 bears.
Yeah, bears, not beers.
No,
yeah, bear. No, not beer. Yes, bear.
Bear.
Yes, like these animals.
I counted 5.
A bit more.
No.
A bit
8.
8. Yes, really. So
Thank you, Israel. Yes, thank
Yes.
you very much. Yes, for counting that carefully. Thank you.
Good
Yes,
job.
and you know, if we persuade you to come to visit Moscow and then Irkutsk, in Moscow you can come to the circus. No, I don't know if it is if you have the same in your circuses. And in the circus in Moscow, you have bears who can, you know, ride bikes, dance.
Really? Oh
Yes,
no.
they do
They are
lots of different, you know, yes, performance. They can roller skate. I can't roller skate.
wow.
Yes, but
Here-
the bears can.
Wow. ¿Qué ibas a decir, Sarai?
No, nothing.
I was about to say that here, those kind of circuses with real animals are forbidden.
No, we still have them here.
Really? And they allow you?
Yes. Yes.
And do the animals suffer?
Elena, could you repeat, please? Not
Yeah.
the connection was.
Do the animals suffer while during the training?
I don't know. I guess it can be. It can be. So.
Oh, my heart hurts.
Yes. No. Again, I guess if they don't want to do something, they can be beaten.
Oh. And do you have more questions? I don't think so.
Yeah, that was the last one. I don't know if you have any other questions.
Yeah.
No, that's all. Thank you.
No, thank you, Alyona, for sharing us. It was very, very nice.
You.
And really professional and well made, that presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you. But can we ask some questions?
No.
Sure, of course.
Okay. I have 3 questions from a student who couldn't be here. So one is, what is Russians' main religion?
Religion.
Yeah.
Что это значит?
Religion, религия. Какая у нас основная религия?
А как это будет по-английски?
Христианство говорим?
Мгм.
Christians, Orthodox, but we are Orthodox Christians. So we're Christians. We wear. So I don't know if you can see that. Yes, we wear. Yes, I wear.
A cross. Yeah.
Okay.
Cross. Yes. So no, a lot of no. Well, we are sad that those who go to church, we should wear the cross. We should always wear a cross, and especially when we go to church. So like it's not recommended to go to church if you're not wearing a cross.
Why not?
Yeah, so and the kids are here, so Christians, so we wear. I don't know, do you wear a cross?
Yes, we do. It's here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I guess Islam is also important religion in our country. I guess it's 2 main religions.
Islam? Why?
No, because we have really many nationalities in nearby Caucasus. Lives many people who are in Islam.
Wow.
Yes, especially the south of Russia. No, because they were occupied by Turkey for a long time. And so historically, yes, so these are, so they so there is Islam, and a few areas along in the center of Russia too. And it's also because of the history, because we were very long occupied by Mongolians.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Okay.
My
So
second
some
question.
like yes, and also the areas which are closer to China, yes, we have Buddhism there as well.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
so there are 3?
No, actually, you can find all religions in Russia, I think, because we have all kinds of nationalities. We have Catholic Christians as well, but not many.
Ah, okay.
So which is the official one?
They haven't got official religions.
I know.
Oh, so there are mixed. There are.
Yes, it's makes it that we haven't got official religions. No, because in our law, we are many nationalities country.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and among my students, I have quite many who have, for example, mother is a Christian, father is a Muslim, or mother is a Muslim, father is a Christian. So it's quite okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay,
for
okay.
example, my neighbors who live just next to me, father is a Muslim, and mom, and he's from the south of Russia, and the mom is a Christian, and
Okay.
their kids have no Christian names, but Muslim surname.
Okay.
Quite.
And Alyona's best friend, yes, Alyona has a best friend. Her mom is a Christian, dad is a Muslim.
Ah, okay. And they I don't know. They oh my God, I forgot the word. They hang on well.
No,
They
yes,
get along.
because
Sorry, they get along.
yes, because no, you know, we now unfortunately we have more Orthodox Muslims, and of course they don't marry Christians, or if they marry a Christian, they want their new wife to become a Muslim, and their wives are covered, you know, so they wear these traditional Muslim clothes for children, and they cover their hair. Yes, and no, where we live, we do not support that, and we are afraid of covered women, and we. No, I hope it's no, we are really afraid of them. Of such families, we are afraid. But those who are, you know, like European Muslims, who are like modern Muslims. So
the women don't cover their hair, or no?
No. In these mixed families, no.
Ah, okay.
And we have a lot of Muslims. No, in the Soviet Union, covering the hair for Muslims was forbidden.
Oh.
So it wasn't allowed. So because in the Soviet Union, all religions were forbidden. So we could not go to church, we could not go to, and they could not go to mosque. It wasn't allowed. So that's why that generation was grown like in more modern way of Islam. But now unfortunately so there are some radical ways as well, and that's why we see now more and more women in the streets who are covered. No, and I definitely know it's not because they want, because they are made to do that. No, because they have very strict laws and no, again, Christian children try not to mix with the Muslim children and not to play with them.
So they can see, combine, or I don't know, play with the other children, who the Muslim? Or
no, if they're these girls, even so, sometimes they make even little girls cover and wear these traditional clothes, which is really weird for us. So that's why, of course, it's all because of the terrorist attacks. We had a lot of them, a lot of terrorist attacks carried out by Muslim women, and they just blew themselves, in the metro, in our underground, in our buses, in our theaters, and they just carried bombs. They were made to carry a bomb. They came into the carriage of the underground and they blew themselves. And no, now it is stopped. It was stopped, but about 30 years ago, no, 20 years ago, it was, unfortunately, there were quite a lot of them, in Moscow and other cities. And that's why even now I will not go into the carriage of the underground with a covered Muslim woman, never. Really.
Okay.
And I'm not alone. My friends, a lot of them who are not afraid to say that, we all do the same. If we see a covered woman, we will go to another carriage. Really. And I will not stand next to her, never.
Okay.
Because really, we all have this association that the next moment they will just blow themselves.
Okay.
I'm sorry for saying that, but no, don't be afraid. It was 20 years ago. Now it's okay. It's just, bad memory.
Okay.
O sea, solo es el recuerdo, ¿no? O sea, ya quedaron.
It's a memory.
Ya. O sea, ahora ya no, pero las personas pues siguen recordándolo y les da miedo si ven a alguien, a un árabe así. I have another question. What's your official currency?
Currency is rubles.
El rublo, and comparing it to the American dollar, how much is it?
Oh, it's a difficult question now. Is often change. So now it's about $1 is about 60 rubles.
Okay, 60 rubles. Okay. And the last question from Eric Arellano is, how does climate change affect Russia?
Елена Александровна, как это переводится?
Как изменение климата сказывается на нас? Ну и в целом на Россию.
No, I guess it's due to our healthy. Can you help me, Alexander, please?
Yes, no, the scientists say that the climate of Siberia, no, here where we live, I can't say that we really feel something, but the scientists say that the climate of Siberia is becoming warmer. And the ice of our northern air zones, ice there is melting. And for example, and the animals of the north are suffering. For example, white bears Yeah, so the ice is melting, and no, it's harder for them to move and get food. So the north of Russia is becoming warmer. So this is everybody, all the scientists noticed that.
Okay, thank you. Sarai, do you have a question?
The rules. What are the rules in Russia that the people they do? What rules are?
What kind of
during the day,
rules?
Sarai, during the day, what we do during the day?
Yes. What a person do in a day, or what is the kind of moving in Russia?
O sea, ¿cómo es un día normal?
Yes. Yes.
Like a normal day, how is a normal day for a Russian?
Alyona, can you answer that? So our daily routine.
Daily routine.
What we usually do. Yes, what we do every day.
I guess we don't do something strange. No, just we clean our teeth, eating 3 or 5 times a day. We in study here we go to school or at university or kindergarten. We work a lot of work. It's normal for Russian people, and at the evening we go for a walk for our friends, or spend this time with our family, or you want to know something special.
Okay. And I think what is not typical, but what is not like more typical for Russian people, for all of us, that we do a lot of home cooking. Yes, the fast food is still not really popular, and we cook at home. So we try to cook at home breakfast, we cook soup, so we cook even our own drinks. I mean, so some fruit drinks yes, and mothers, of course, try to give their children only home-cooked meals. So we don't buy frozen pizzas a lot.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
What's the best time to visit Russia?
I guess
winter, summer, I don't know.
I guess you have a really warm climate, so for you will be comfortable summer. No, and in summer it's more comfortable for traveling around our city. For example, we have really famous
famous
route by Golden Ring. Have you heard something about it?
Okay.
No, I don't. It's not well known really in the world. It's only what we know.
What is that?
Israel, it depends on what you want to see. Again, our Indian friends, they say we want to see snow. We have never seen snow. And they want to come in the winter. They want to say, like, we want to feel how it feels when it's cold. It's really cold. So yeah, it depends on what you want to experience. Really, if you want something extreme, to feel how it's to freeze, how to wear a lot of clothes, and yes. And why Russians, why Mendeleev invented vodka? He was cold.
That's why.
Yeah,
Yes.
so and it depends, yes, but of course in summer it's no, you know, it's really difficult to even to travel around Moscow when it snows, you know, and there are traffic jams, and in summer of course it's more comfortable. Well, no, for us again 32 degrees like today, it's hot, you know, we
Yes.
want to go swimming. So everybody wants to try to leave Moscow and to go to the countryside. So, but no, it's not every day. Yes, Alyona, we have like 1
No,
week
just
of, yes, just a few days of such heat.
because last week we have about 18 degrees during the day.
Yes, and yes, it was around 18th. Yes, it was okay. Yes, Alyona, very nice. I think like your winter. Yes, I think you have 18 in winter.
More or less.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why definitely in summer, or again winter if you want
You can
to
visit
learn to
Mexico
go skiing.
anytime. Okay. More question, guys? More questions? Anybody else?
No.
Take advantage that Alyona and Elena are here. Well, Alyona, I wanted to know more about the slide you mentioned with the costumes, traditions, and food.
Mhm.
But maybe another time if you want, or if you want now, I know. We love food in Mexico. Food is part of the culture. They go and eating outside. It's very common. Like on every corner, there's a stand or someone selling something. So it's the opposite, like.
I guess we can discuss it next time because it's really big topic and really interesting. I can introduce to you costume no, more подробно. Елена Александровна.
With more details, we can explain like with more details. And you know, one of the details became super popular during the last Football World Cup in 2018. Before COVID, we had Football World Cup in Moscow.
Yeah.
And you know, our headpiece, traditional headpiece, became mega popular. Yes, and all tourists who came to watch football, even men, started wearing it. It became so popular. Yes, we will try to. Yes, it became so accidentally. You know, it was a really interesting thing. They just a camera during the match. They showed a family wearing these headpieces, and they were three men and a woman in these headpieces. You know, and they look so funny in them, and it immediately became very popular.
Okay.
And everybody started wearing that. Yes, so I will find this video. Yes, it's because my friends and I, we worked as guides during this Football World Cup. Moscow was full of tourists. It was so much fun.
Okay. Yeah, and maybe you could also teach us how to make one.
Yeah,
if you know.
Probably. Well, I don't know much, but we can try to find some videos.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time, for sharing all this information with us. It seems it's just scratching the surface, solo rascar la superficie, because that's so much more. But maybe next time we could, well, we get to answer all our questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining. We really had a good time. Yes, Alyona.
Yes, really.
Yeah.
And it's always great to see you and your students. I'm really happy to see Israel, Sarai, every time we talk. So I hope, yes, you find that interesting and useful. So no, the fact that you join, yes, I hope that's true. Yes, and I hope more and more of your students will join and find our meetings useful and interesting for them.
Yeah, I hope. I will try, I don't know, maybe a bit later next time, and they don't come up with the I'm sleepy excuse. We'll see, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much again, girls. Well, Alyona and Elena, and I hope to see you very soon.
Yes.
Yes, me too. Talk to you soon. Nos
Talk to
vemos.
you. Have a very good night.
And a great day to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.